Oh, yo, I am here. Hello, ladies, men, amazing them. Welcome back. I don't know. I like that. I like that. Yo, sun has set. Sky is turning dark. Let the fire commence. All right, look, check this fire out. Hold up, check this fire out. Yo, this one's gonna go stupid, bro. Dude, tonight's fire is gonna be amazing, bro. I got wood on deck. You know what I mean? Got wood on deck. Got my boy Patchy over there. Without further ado, let's have some fun. Yes, sir. Okay. Lighter fluid here. Put that actually away from the fire. Oh, you guys are in for a treat. I really hope so. I really hope so. Talking on a deep level and everything like that. So, okay, well, I guess I gotta find something else to find. Let's get this fire started before it gets any darker. Gotta find something to rest the camera on. Ah, yeah. Brick. Find a brick. Bro, I kind of want to do a cookout stream. That'd be cool. Cook some burgers over the fire. Alrighty. Oh, wait, I can just flip it, right? Can I? It's not. Oh, God. Wait. Will that work? Will that work? Hang on a second. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Let me back you up then. There we go. Alrighty. Let today's fire commence. Happy Sunday evening. There we go. Technical difficulties. Hang on a second. Oh, I had the box upside down. There we go. Woo! There we go. Oh, I'm a little nervous. I haven't done this in a little bit. Fire! Me like man. Fire. Yes. There we go. Woo! She hot. Oh, fuck, she hot. Ah. Yeah, get these damn mosquitoes out of here, bro. Thank you, Josh. Welcome in. Sit by the fire. I'll be right over here. I got the other phone here. I'll listen to chat. Go on and tell me how your guys' day was. Woo! Am I in frame? Yeah. Yo, I know this fire's gonna go stupid, bro. I made one of those cartoon fires, you know what I'm saying? Yo. Woo! Yeah. Hang on, let me pull up chat here. Thank you, Sandra. Welcome in. Shout out to you, Sandra. Thank you. Whoa, bro, she tall. Yeah, I was looking at it. Whoa, this is my best fire yet. I'm getting good at these. Oh, it's touching the leaves. Get these goddamn mosquitoes out of here. Woo! Oh, wait, I'm not in frame. Wait, hang on. Let me move. getting adjusted here. I always come unprepared, so. For a second and enjoy this fire. This is my best fire yet. Holy shit. Damn, that's burning quick. Check again. There we go. Dude, this is one of the best fires I've ever made. Thank my dad for that. All the camping and everything. Yeah. Dude, it's getting cold, bro. It's getting cold. I don't know. My dad said it was a cold front, and I'm like, oh, but it, I mean, it didn't feel like one. It literally felt like what's to come, like fall and shit. I made it clear. I still hate fall. Fall's probably one of my least favorite seasons out of the year. But I do want to have a good winter this year. I don't know. Like, I'm kind of excited for winter this year. The past few winters and falls that we had, I've been kind of, I didn't like them because I saw them as like I was scared to go into those seasons because of what it will bring, like, you know, depression and, you know, sadness, and, you know, that's when I usually get a cold, but, you know, it's just, I didn't really like those kind of, the end of the year, but I'm willing to get through fall. I don't have a choice, but, you know, I'm going to enjoy winter. I'm going to enjoy the cold. I see a lot of you guys saying something. Ooh, I gotta get out of the way. Smoke! Oh, we got a turbo. Ew. Too hot. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. That's why I wait till the evenings, till the sun to go down to do fires these big. I mean, we've gotten rid of a lot of like brush and stuff over here. We got a big pile over by the field. Once they harvest, we're planning to burn all that shit up. It's gonna be a big one. But yeah, that one will be probably. We'll wait till the winter for that one. It's gonna be a big one. I even got myself a new poking stick. Yeah. Go. Ah! Okay, there we go. Oh wait, hang on. Hang on. This is my poking stick. The other one broke because I tampered with it. I kept pushing at the log and it wasn't ready to break, so I got myself a new one. So there we go. Just leave that aside. How's everyone doing though? Frame here. Woo! That one was tall, bro. It was up here. No, I thought tonight was a perfect night for a fire because one, it's gonna get a little cooler, so it makes sense to make one. And I have a lot on my mind right now. We'll get deeper in the conversation more. Fire burns, but you know, some things to come. You know, I'll just leave it at that for now. So you guys chatting. Let me see what you guys are saying. What's that? Okay, I'll be in. Dinner is served, apparently. Oh damn, 92. Like I said, we're going through a cold front right now, so like it gets hella cold in like the mornings, and then it gets really hot, and then it gets cold again once the sun disappears. Yeah. 92. I mean, it's still summer, but I don't know. I kind of felt like this cold front. This one was odd. Like you could smell fall in the air. I don't know. Nah, bro, I'm wearing slides, bro. Keeps getting delayed. What the hell? There we go. Oh man. Ooh, my leg here is burning. Woo! All right, well, you guys enjoy the fire for a second. Mama made meatloaf, so I'm gonna go get me some, I guess. Not a big fan. I'll try it though. So I'll be right back. I have returned. Meatloaf. And man, today's a good day. Mama made cookies, priceless cooking, and meatloaf, you know. Whew, man, I want to be in frame, but this fire's telling me no. So I'll be over here. Oh. Man, damn! Fire, what the hell? Alrighty. Fire says no. I'll be right next to you guys. I can re-chat this way. Louisiana? Oh, damn. Yo. I gotta be honest, bro. I gotta look up the United States to see where that is again. My bad. I know that's in the South, though. I think. Oh, the humidity. Yeah, dude, humidity's a bitch, man. We barely get any rain out here, but when it does, oh man, I could never. I could never. Don't mind me, I'm gonna be eating. Oh, there's the fire. Oh shit, it collapsed. Hang on. Let me adjust. Man, I was about to take a bite. I almost tripped over my cookie stick. Just get that more in the middle. That one ain't ready to break. Oh shit, those bricks fell in. Okay. Well, oh fuck. Shit, I put way too much in at once. I can get this one. Kinda gotta be careful here. Just trying to break this down. Yeah, I don't want to move too much embers around. I'll just let it be. Let it break on its own. Woo! Oh wait, I gotta go back and read chat. Hang on a second. Oh, damn, I can't read my phone. I want to take a bite of this meatloaf so bad. Mama made cookies, bro. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I had to tell my grandma, hey, you better go eat some cookies. I'm about to eat them all. I'm in the great state of Idaho. Hello. Hi, Mira. Sorry guys, I'm munching real quick. I'm eating some food. Hang on, my bad. Bro, it's gonna get cold. It's gonna get like 68. No, I mean that's not really cool, but it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be perfect weather for a fire. Already getting a little bit windy. I'll show you. You guys can see the traffic. Yeah. Yo, what the fuck? Wait, did I just see a shooting star? I saw. Wait, did I seen that right? Am I seeing that right? What is that? What is that in the distance? Am I crazy? Was that a shooting star? I know. That's why I fucking hate it here. Hate it. I got everything to love about a little country farmhouse, except for the fucking peace and quiet. You know what I mean? That's the best part, and I don't get it. Bro, trust me, I've been working around here like a farm boy now. You know, keeping the lawn mowed. There's so much out here to mow, and you know, I got a bunch of like debris here from like stuff that we've taken out, and it's all for nothing, really. You know, I helped my grandma most of the summer, you know, downsizing on some of the stuff she has, you know, and trying to keep our stuff small so when the time is right, we can get up and dip. Because I don't know, where I'm at currently is very unpredictable of when I could be out, you know. I'm saying that because tough times are among us, and it's either we find a new place to drop in, or we're out on the streets again, or like at a motel, or you know, whatever. You know, round two. I'm really hoping not, but I mean, if so, I know what to expect. You know, I mean, that first time being homeless up in the motel, and I was like 15 years old. This was like probably like 3-4 years ago, and man, I would be lying if I was still like a little brat, not understanding any of it. Alright, see ya, princess. See. Get those things done. Stay on top. But yeah, like sitting in the motel and everything, at 15 years old, mom had to, you know, she had to work. She had, you know, we had to get it way out of there. So I was the only one in that room all night, all week. And bro, so fucking scary. You know, dealing like, yo, dude, I've seen a couple of them. I've seen the lot lizards and shit. Yo, the people they mess around with, they're fucking scary people sometimes. You know, they really are. Bro, and I mean, with the traffic here, I'm so used to every sorts of vehicle coming through here, from loud semis to like the loudest of Mustangs to like Corvettes, you know. There's so much that comes through here. I'm used to all of it. I mean, just earlier there was a guy coming through with a turbo. I get all sorts of vehicles passing through here. And look at that one. I think that one's I don't even know. I don't know shit about cars, but you know, during the day I know what they are. And I don't understand when people get mad at other people for revving their cars and everything, and them getting loud and everything. The reason I don't understand it, because that's just going to make them go more. That's just going to make that, they fuel off that, I'm pretty sure. You know, if someone told me to stop revving my engine or being a loud vehicle when they literally don't have any control over it sometimes, that's just going to make me want to rev it more. You know? I can see why. I don't know. But let's get here. Gotta be honest here, I'm not a big fan of meatloaf. So sorry mom, I tried it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Can you guys still? Yeah, you can see the fire. Excuse me. But no, like, the more late it gets, the quieter traffic will get. And start talking on a deeper level of what's going on with me. I can get this phone open. Oh, man. In fact, I'm going to make a spin wheel of things I'm going to talk about today's stream, and just let you guys know. I'm just gonna make a list of topics I want to go over today, and just to keep you guys updated of what's going on, and because I'm growing quite fast on the YouTube, and what am I doing? Wait, what the fuck? Spin the wheel. Woo, look at that fire. Look at that fire. Let's see. Check your phone battery. Oh, we're chilling. We're chilling. Yo, this age verification is pissing me off. Oh gosh. I'm not gonna get into that topic, even though I support stopping it, because that's just literally, it's pointless. It really is. But anyway, I'm gonna make a list here, things I want to talk about today. We'll go music. Do I need to put another fire in? Yeah, hang on, let me put another block in. I'll put 2 in. Wow! Should I crush that first? Nah, we're fine. Okay. Let me see what I want to say here. Oh, she's growing fast. Woohoo, she's growing fast. It's got to come back to me of what I wanted to talk about, because I've been struggling, and like also some advice and motivational stuff that I do want to talk about that, I need to stay aware of and stuff. So I'm making a spin wheel, and we're gonna go over all the topics of everything I've been wanting to talk about over this entire month so far. Let's see. Let me see. I'm thinking here. Okay, I think that's it, honestly. You know, if more comes up, then I'll just add more. But alrighty, I think I'm ready to spin the wheel. I'll put it right in front of the camera. Save. Spin. Here we go. This is what we're gonna talk about. First spin. Oh, you can't read it. Fuck. That says music, I think. Yep. Music. Okay. I'm gonna get right in front of the camera here so I can talk about this shit. Face to face. Ow. Ow. Fuck. Okay. I'm a lengthy dude. Bear with me. So music. What's going on with music? I have one EP and another EP planned this year, and then I'm done for the year. I'm not done with music. I'm just done for the year. Before I had almost 300 subscribers, I was posting 10 singles every 2 weeks, 2 weeks-ish, and then I went posted the last 5 singles. I was posting 1 single a week, and then I worked on Bittersweet, and then now we're still in the process of promoting Bittersweet. We're in week 4. This week we are, this week we are uploading, promoting song 4, which is 19, and that's just my go-to plan, is to every week each song gets their own you know, spotlight for a week, and then once those 10 weeks are up for the 10 songs that are on the album, I will move on to the first EP, and the last EP of the year is yet to be announced. It's not completely constructed yet, but I got a pretty good idea of what I want to do for the last EP of 2025. But that's just how I kind of found my rhythm in promoting and music, and you know getting people hyped up for my music is just each song gets their own spotlight for a week. That helps me take a little breather on music, and also gives me time to get everything constructed for the next project ahead. And then a little bit of a promotion, like, out of my pocket as well, is also a big reason why I'm here right now and able to stream. So I gotta thank me, honestly, because every little dollar I get now isn't for me, it's for my future, and it goes towards things like this promotion, and so I can build an audience that's loyal to me, and I can appreciate them back. So that's where music's at right now. We're still promoting Bittersweet on all streaming services, and then I posted a trailer of the third one. I probably should have waited a little bit on that, but after Bittersweet's completely done with, I'm going to be dropping one EP, and it's called Rock Bottom. I'm not going to give any details yet, but the closer we get to that, you guys will start to understand what's going to be in that EP. But after Rock Bottom's done, I have one more EP that I want to do, and then I'm going to be taking a big break, and then we're going to go solid into 2026. We're going to go crazy. But that's as far as I'm willing to go for the plans for music-wise, and yeah, that's all I got for music. I got it pretty figured out with the music, but you know, there's other things that are on my mind that are begging and demanding my attention. So let's see what's going on with the chat here. See what you guys are saying now after I got all that out. Okay, so now we're gonna spin the wheel again and get the music out of the way. Let's see what we got here. Fire feels good. I'm pretty sure if I stepped away, it'd be a little chilly. So, all right, spin this wheel again. Here we go. Do I gotta put another fire? Damn, it's already. I gotta build another one. Okay, here we go. Spin the wheel. Ah, it's backwards. I forgot. And that one says content ideas. Okay. So, as far as content goes, it's a learning process. I do know what I do want to do. It's the talks over by the truck or where I'm sitting right now and posting those kind of videos. I still want to do. If anything's on my mind, I just put up the camera and start recording and explaining how I feel or what's bothering me. But I also have other things that I want to do, and besides music and talking, I also want to do, like, you know, I also want to, like, test my creativity. And what I mean by that is I just want to build things, like physical things, you know. And I have one idea. I might want to do a little bit of research before I go completely through with it, but I wanted to film building a crossbow. I thought that would be pretty cool, and if that's even legally allowed, I don't know yet. I really don't. But if it is, then I'd go with it. I mean, and we don't have to just build weapons, you know, just for the fun of it, but other things too. Like, I don't know, like, I have a little bit of experience in woodworking. I kind of just taught myself and just learned along the way. There's microphone button. Holy shit! But yeah, like I said, bro, I'm used to all of that. You just gotta wait. You just gotta wait. Be loud, bro. But yeah. Anyway, I wanted to okay. You just gotta wait. You just gotta wait. I wanted to I forgot. I forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, my bad, bro. I gotta reset here. I built a drill press before, a mill machine kind of thing. I had a because when I was in the bowling, and I wanted to drill my own shit, I bought an $80 drill press, and I found out that there was no room between the bit and the ball, so I had to figure out a way to make it work, because, you know, money's a bitch. People be zooming through you, bro. And so that's what I had to do. So I had wood all around me from, like, past people that lived here, and I built myself a little floor top. I got myself a little pipe, you know, and I just work with what I got. That's something I've learned. It's just I tend to learn to work with what I have, and it doesn't work out, but I work with what I got for a temporary solution until I can get the proper and more safer solution. But yeah, it was a really cool little thing that I built. It's on the channel. I think I have it private, but I have experience with building stuff. I've built completely, like, floor top tables for drill presses. You know, I got a foundation kind of the crossbow. I'm not gonna go forward with it until I find out if it's even legal to build, because it is a weapon. I don't know, but, you know. But yeah, content ideas. I'm trying my damnedest to find stuff, that interests me. As an American, I do want to buy a gun and do like shooting videos at like shooting ranges. You know, I grew up around guns. My grandpa, my uncle was in the army. I'm not too good on the history of that kind of stuff, but I'm pretty sure he was in Afghanistan. I don't know. So, you know, even on my dad's side, guns, they do a lot of hunting, you know. If I had to choose though, I would love to shoot a shotgun again. Oh man. The, for me, what I love about shooting weapons and shooting guns is the little adrenaline kick you get from the gun. That's what gets me going. And the reason I like the shotgun so much is because that gives you all of it. You know, it doesn't hold back. You know, and I got these little pellet guns, but dude, I need something with a little bit more boom, you know? So, one day, I don't know, if I get a gun, we'll definitely do some shooting ranges. You know, I would love to, you know, better my gun discipline and everything before I actually buy a real firearm. But, yeah. And like I said, I got the talks. I do want to, you know... What the fuck? I do want to document my, my creativity. You know, and like I said, we also got the Operation Breakpoint. I'll really just use the Operation Breakpoints when I'm lost. Yeah. I don't really feel lost right now. I'm dealing with a little bit, and it's kind of like quiet. I'm just trying to face it. You know, make it, you know, aware that I know I know that there's shit around me that's going on, and I need to conquer it one by one. So, let's move on to something else. I might have to start these streams a little later, man. Holy shit. There's so many people. There's so many cars to go by. Okay. Let's spin this. Hang on a second. Let me put another fire in. Holy shit. Okay. Spin this wheel. I can't see. There we go. I know it's backwards, but it is. It says, "Am I slacking?" Let's sit up. Let's sit down for this one, boy. Am I slacking? My response to that is, I want to say yes and no. Yes, I'm slacking because I feel like I could be doing a lot more. And no, I'm not slacking because as far as content and music goes, I don't feel like there's nothing I can really do much right now. You know, like, as far as like, I just have a really hard time figuring out ideas for this channel. I know this is what I want. If you watched me over the past month so far, I tend to come to things unprepared, and I just adjust, you know, as we get into the process of it, and it tends to work out. I don't know. I guess I kind of am comfortable being under pressure. I guess. This fire's burning me. Um, but I'm leaning more that I am slacking. Um, I could be doing a lot more with promoting music. I could be doing a lot more with trying to put more brain effort into the content ideas. I could be putting more effort in live streams and making the live streams literally interesting. Um, but I don't know. It's just I kind of feel like maybe that's probably like a mentality thing I'm fighting with. I don't know. I feel like even me considering am I slacking is a sign of growth, and I mean if the message is if the sound is loud enough in my head that you need to get your ass off, you need to get your ass up and commit to that audience that you wanted. Um, if it if it's loud enough, I get up right the second and brainstorm, figure out things. But it's it's all my fault if I do slack. I know that it's all my fault if I don't deliver. And I mean, the one thing that I straight up want to do every time is keep my promises because of past experiences, in my past with people not carrying their promises or people getting pissed off at me because I'm making them keep their promise. And it's just, what the hell, you know? And that's something I don't want to do to anyone else, especially a big audience, you know? Dead honest, that's something I also want to do is carry a trait of honesty. Because, I mean, literally lying is bad for you. It's very unhealthy. And building an audience, I have to understand that you guys deserve honesty if I slack, because this is the community that I wanted to build, and the community that I want to build is people that are, not afraid of being vulnerable, not afraid of, speaking their minds, and, you know, but yeah, another thing I'm, dealing with right now is, with my own plans and everything of trying to succeed or, just get off my feet, I am 100% confident in my ability to do that, but I'm aware I tend to have some problems considering other people's criticism. And I don't know. I'm kind of finding a hard difference between people that are criticizing me to help me and people that are just flat out insulting me. And I don't know. It's kind of hard to figure that out. What's up? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Oh wait, hey Leo. I don't want to. I want to stay confident. I mean, I've earned confidence because I believe in my ability to do the things that I want to do. I don't know. For me, I find it hard to take criticism from people that have never done the field of things that I've done. That's the way I see it. Like for instance, music. I would only take strong criticism from people that are in music because they also know more than if they know more than I do. Then yeah, hell yeah, I'll take that advice. I'll write notes. But if someone is just flat out saying your music's trash, and I find out, oh, they don't even do music, I'm not gonna take that seriously because they don't understand the immense work that sometimes goes into music. You know what I mean? And another thing I'm really trying to understand, and I just want this to be a part of my lifestyle, is seeing people's perspective on life, and I do understand that just because something works for me is not going to work for other people. And I'm kind of facing that kind of problem right now with people that are, closer to me. They think just because they work all the time that I can do that too. And the response to that is, yeah, I can do it, but that doesn't mean I want to. You know what I mean? So, am I slacking? Yes. Could I be doing more? Yes. Could that be a stone or a weight to put on me so I can do more? Absolutely. And then that's the thing. Like, if you guys want to put pressure on you, if you know you need to do something, make that promise to yourself. Literally, you're gonna get this shit done. Make that promise to yourself, and the weight will be there. And if you don't get it done, and if you feel the guilt, don't beat yourself up about it. You know what I mean? Just make it to tomorrow and do better. And that's the thing. That's the mentality that I want. That's something that's just something I want to put in every day. Is I want to be better than yesterday. I want to be better than yesterday, and yesterday, and yesterday. I want to be better a month ago. And the only way you are gonna get that is consistency. You got to be obsessed. You got to ignore everything, and that's literally how you build confidence. You're not going to get confidence overnight. It's got to be consistent. You got to have obsession. You got to be delusional. You got to be all of it. You got to be different. You got to stand out. And I know all these things, but yet I'm slacking. The thing is, it may be a spark thing. I could be resting. I think that the fact that I'm aware of it could be a good stepping stone to get up and do more. I mean, at the end of the day, it's either I make it or I don't, and I'm not going to make it just sitting around stressing about ideas and complaining. So, this is a good eye-opener. Basically interrogating myself. This is a good message to myself. If this is something you guys need to hear, take it. Don't take it the wrong way, but, take it as an eye-opener. But anyway, let's move on to the next thing I want to talk about. Oh, wait. Did I move it? Yeah. Oh, no way then. Move it. Save. Spin. Here we go. Alrighty. My mentality. Oh, that's a good topic. I like that. I like that one. Put it under the fire in. Blocking. Let's put this big one right here. Hey. Ah, dang it. Hang on a second. Shit. Put that more in the middle. There we go. Perfect. Perfect little fire. I gotta check. Oh man, we chill. Man. Alrighty. So, my mentality. Oh wait, hang on a second. Check out this moon before we get into that. Check out this moon, fool. Yo. Woo! Moon's be getting fat big over here. Very big. But anyway, now, let's talk about mentality. My mentality. I have a lot of, my way of life, or the way of life I want to go through is, being wise and just involve the mind and heart in every decision that I make. Everybody says follow your heart. The thing with me, the mind, thinking like logically, makes choices, which one's the most logical and which one's gonna benefit me in the long term. But I also lean also on the heart, and the heart is basically like what's gonna benefit me in the short term as well. The reason I involve both, if I have a bunch of choices to make on one situation, I'm gonna have the mind and heart in that. I'm gonna have that mind and heart in that situation, and I'm going to balance it out. Which one's the most level? Which one's gonna be the most logical and benefit me in the long term? Which one's gonna be the most, connected to me and also benefit me in the short term? And sometimes it's not the best choice, but it's still balanced enough for me to endure it and get through it. You know what I mean? Not every choice is easy, but for me, I found out that, having the mind and heart in decision making, those are kind of like your inner lawyers, I guess. I don't know. And yeah, you gotta think logically, not just with emotion, It's another thing, my mentality, the things I want to spread awareness to is that no emotion is bad. If you're feeling some kind of emotion, there's definitely a reason why you're feeling that way, if you're depressed, you may be, for the most of the time, if you're depressed, you're tired of, your body's literally exhausted of acting some way that you're not, and if you're angry, there's a reason. If you're frustrated, there's a reason. No emotion is bad. Emotions only get bad if they become actions. So if you're sad and you put action into like self-inflicting pain, that's not good. If you're mad and you break something or you hurt someone, that's bad. That's my way of seeing it. Emotions are not bad if you face them and sit with them and find out why you feel that way. If you go the other way, it's bad and you act on them. Woo! Being aware of this is called emotional intelligence. And apparently, unfortunately, it's not very common with everybody. And I see that as not good. That's not really good. And I guess what I want to do is make people more aware, or at least try to, I don't know. It's hard to help people, but also see them in their perspective. But I gotta learn. But when it comes to me personally, in my situations, one thing that I always wanted to master is patience. And the way I figured out patience is I looked up the true definition of patience, and it literally says patience is being able to endure long amounts of restlessness without complaining or Patience is basically dealing with tough times or something, or being somewhere you don't want to be. And I wanted to know, do I actually have patience? That's why I looked up the definition. And when I looked up the definition, I could, for a fact, tell you I did not. So the way I figured out patience, or like have patience and something on the side, is kill complaining and replace complaining with pathfinding. You know, because if you just complain about your situation, if you just keep on complaining, you may have gotten some frustrations out, but you're still in that situation, physically. Kill complaining and find, be a problem solver, figure out things, and get out of that situation as much as you can, do something for yourself that's going to kill complaining and give you something to do. And that's basically what I've done. I wanted to do YouTube. I wanted to embrace my music, because I know my music's good. It just needs to be seen. I really do believe that. And you have to. You have to believe in your work. And the other thing is, like, for me, everyone has the gift of creating. Man, woman, everybody. And I think the biggest gift that this world has given us is to be able to create things. Whether that's more life, to like enjoying your job, or music, art. For me, my purpose on this earth is to create. And also spread the message that anyone else can be an artist in their realm. To woodworking, to fixing cars, just straight up art. That's what we are. We live on a canvas, we might as well add on to it. You know what I mean? And that's just how I see life. I'm the creator type, basically. So I also am dealing with trying to be myself. I would say I'm pretty comfortable. I feel like I'm being myself right now, but I mean, there's also other sides of me. I feel like, there's me right now giving my personal takes of who I am, and talking on a deep level, but I also can be a little bit of a goofball, and just being my age. And there's also another side of me where I tend to be a little bit mysterious, quiet, silent, and that side, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it's called. Is that personal? Is that multiple personality disorder? I don't really know. And I mean, I really don't. I haven't checked the chat. Let me see what you guys are saying. I haven't checked the chat. Oh shit, wait, hang on. There we go. Wait. What's up, fans on Volley? I don't know if you're in the chat yet. Or still, I don't know. But yeah. There's sometimes when I'm just talking normal and I'm being, just being real with who I am and giving my perspective of things. And sometimes I act my age and I'm stupid, I'm immature, or I'm just being a straight up goofball. I do have a comedic side, and that's part of the goof. And there's also a part of me where I'm pretty mysterious and pretty quiet. I try to keep to myself. And I would say most of the time these kind of traits that I hold can mesh sometimes. You know? Yeah. I think I'm ready to move on. So we got two other things that I'm ready to talk about. And let's spin this goddamn wheel, shall we? Woo! Alrighty. Oh wait, hang on. Shit. My audience. Okay. That's what that says. So talking about you guys. This is audience. This is something that I just gotta learn. You know, I watched a lot of people that have been on this platform for a very long time, like people I grew up watching, like Markiplier or Jacksepticeye, Dash Games, or like Vanos Gaming, or people that have made it very, very big on the platform, and they literally tell it to you in their past videos that the bigger you get, the more you feel powerless because you can't help everybody, and I'm not necessarily, I hope one day I could be comfortable, My dream is not to be a billionaire. My dream is not to be a millionaire. I just want to live comfortable. I just want enough. I don't need any greed. I don't have a hunger for more. I just want to live comfortable. And for this, the live streaming, the YouTube, the music, community comes first. You guys come first. You guys will be the reason I'm able to get comfortable one day. It's you guys. And that, I have to just keep that aware. That if I fuck up, the consequence may be losing you guys. And that's a big weight that I have to, stay true to, give you guys the utmost respect, be appreciative of all your loyalty and your praise and your respect for me, and I have to hold on to that, because this is you guys giving me a chance. This is you guys trusting in me that I'm saying who I am, who I'm saying I am, I really wish I could help everybody, and honestly, it's just not possible, and I feel like that's the worst feeling in the world for people that have gone big enough, or, they were able to help a lot of people, but then they stopped, they couldn't do it anymore because they had to be everywhere, and it just got too much for them, I'm not even in that position. I can already tell that's gotta suck. It's really gotta suck. So, but I hope my audience is, I hope you guys are healthy. I hope you guys are happy. I hope you guys have everything you guys need. I hope you guys respect me for who I am. And I am going to stay on YouTube. I don't have any plans for leaving. It's only a matter of time until I figure it out and I get off of this struggling to find things. And maybe that's my problem. I'm stressing too much on finding things and I just need to let the ideas flow naturally. But I'm very appreciative of all of you, and I have to stay open-minded that you guys will be the reason I may be able to get comfortable. You know? Yeah. And I really just want to build a community, you know. It's like I said, like, yes, maybe the reason I may be able to get comfortable, but that's not the purpose of doing this. Yeah, that may be a benefit, but I really just want people to talk to. I want to be around people where I can be myself, you know, and see what's going on across the world from a person that's never even left his state, you know. And I want to get curious. I want people to tell me how life's over there on their side of the world, or, you know, and just how they deal with things over there. You know, I just want to see every perspective on life, and just, you know, I want friends. I want to, you know, getting a little emotional, you know. Because growing up, didn't really have friends. I mean, being honest, I never really tried because I knew it wouldn't really go anywhere, or at least I put that in my head I wouldn't go anywhere. I was really just too scared to talk to anybody. But I mean, turning 18 like last year, 19 now, but those first 6 months, man, I learned fucking quick. I really did. I learned fucking quick, man. And legit, those first 6 months of being an adult is the only really fun I gave myself. Ever since January, I've been nonstop on trying to change everything about me. I would say I have spikes of really good consistency, and then I dip, and then I back up. So, but I mean, that one spike back in July, oh my God, I just, you know, every time I spike back up, and I work, kick ass, you know, I do so much, and it's every time I like, holy shit, I really underestimated myself, you know, and I was able to do all of this within a month, you know, and like now I'm getting like, I don't know, 100 subscribers a week, kinda, I don't know, but, and it's just, the thing is, like, I knew it would work, but I was always scared, and that's what would stop me, is that I knew it would work, and I wasn't prepared to, you know, be in it and live it, even though I knew what was on the other side was good. It's because it was life changing, possibly. And let me put another log in real quick. Ooh, that's a big moon. Woo! Woo! Oh wait, I gotta move that one. Fuck. Hang on a second. This one. There we go. Sustained. Okay, I think I'm ready for the final topic. Let's see here. Final topic is living situation. I don't even need that spin for that because it's literally the last one. Last topic. What's my living situation? If I had to put it in one word what my living situation is, I would say unpredictable. And that's really it. You know, what I mean by unpredictable is we could be here all winter, or we could be out by next month. It's literally heads and tails every single day of what could happen. And, yeah, that's fire. And, as far as things go now with choices that we've agreed on between at least me and my grandma, is we probably do plan to move out. I don't know if that's a real decision. I really don't. But it's still in consideration of what's going on with that. I don't know. I kind of found my reason why I don't look for jobs is because the stuff that is part-time, I really don't have any experience in. And it's just really work that I'm not really comfortable with. Stuff like customer service or cash register or, you know, like supermarket fast foods, that kind of stuff, you know. And I think the reason I have a hard time finding jobs is because the stuff that I go through, or the jobs that I've had in the past, are stuff like blue collar work related, like you know, being in a mixer, mixing cement, working on machinery, like in bowling alleys, fixing trailers, building trailers, and that kind of stuff is full time. I am not, like, absolutely not a big fan of factory work. I don't like factory work. I don't like any of that because I am not willing to put up with that kind of bullshit of how factory places treat you. Well, I mean, specific to my area, every factory place here sucks, and they're just not good management. And it's really hard because I don't really fall in under a lot of people's radar when it comes to jobs, and that's why I always get burnt out from looking and applying because I never hear from them. I call them and they don't say much. Sometimes they don't pick up, and it's just really infuriating when people say I'm not trying hard enough. My sister has dealt with this shit too, where people will say you need to try harder, you need to try harder, you need to do this, you need to do that. You know, and it's just like live one day in my situation, and we'll see. You know, and the other thing is, I want to make a fucking valid point. I want to make a base point. The people telling us what jobs to apply to, those kind of jobs that they are telling us to go to, they wouldn't do themselves. And I know this for a fact because they don't last 1 week there. You know, I didn't last 1 week at those jobs, and I find that stupid. How are you gonna criticize me to push harder on jobs that you wouldn't even do yourself? That's the way I see it. You know, if you're just gonna tell me to push harder, not help me out, or like, you know, just leave me alone. Let me figure it out, because I will. It's only a matter of time. You know, nothing lasts forever. I know that. You know, every situation sucks. That's in that tough time. But it's not going to last forever, you know. I mean, my breaking point back in December of being in the basement, lowest I've ever been. It's the reason why I'm here right now, because I snapped out of it and I chose the other decision instead of leaving the earth. Is I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna go big. I'm gonna go big or go home. And I'm still on that decision. And they can tell me all I want. all they want. They can criticize me all they want, and it's really no point. It's really no point. Because I'm not gonna consider those people in particular on stuff they wouldn't even do themselves. Stuff they wouldn't even last a week at themselves, you know, and it's annoying. It really is. Uh, but you know, regardless of how hard jobs are to get, specifically for me, not having a really good background of education or driver's license, you know, the big things people look for. Um, my options are limited, and hard truth is I may have to do something I don't want to do. And I hate that decision. It pisses me off, but probably that is reality. Probably. But yeah. I gotta look. I may end up getting a part-time job somewhere. I hope so. And I hope it's something I could deal with, because I cannot be bothered. I'm just being honest. I may be another Gen Z that doesn't want to work. And it's, for me, when it comes to work, I want a job, at the very most, that's tolerable, you know. I don't want to work with shitty people. I don't want to work with shitty communication. I don't want to work with immaturity. And it's really hard to find shit like that. The other thing is, I want a normal schedule. You know, 9 a.m., 10 a.m., okay, fine. I'll shut my mouth and get to work. I did have a really good job back in June. My only problem was... Yo! 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 Hold up. Wait, hang on. Cats are fighting, bro. Hang on. Hey, motherfucker! What's going on here, bro? Cats are fighting, bro. What the fuck? Wait, where'd he go? That sounded like Mama. Mama! Oh, shit. Oh, wait, is it the... Oh, you better get out of here, boy. Mama. Mama, no. Mama. Leave it. God damn it. They gonna fight. They gonna fight. Shit. Bro, look at this moon. Holy shit! Goddamn cats are fighting, bro. Oh, man. Moon is big and clear. Stars. But yo, let's get back to the fire. I hope those cats don't carry on that fight. That was kind of spooky. Sharp talking. Okay. Oh, I almost tripped. Okay. I think I got everything I wanted out to talk about. This fire is still kind of not cold, not a bunch of coals yet, so I'll just wait until it turns to coals. We'll just hang out here. You know, I got nothing better to do as of now. I mean, I'm doing something right now. I'm being with a community that I want to let know I'm still in the game here. Let me get a little closer here. I'm not really into talking right now. Got everything I wanted to talk about out. Hello. You can see me barely. You know, I mean, it feels good talking, getting everything out of my chest. What's going on? I mean, one thing I do usually with these streams is I like to sit in silence. It's just something I'm kind of something that's my friend basically is silence, and just enjoy the surroundings of what's going on around me. Listen to the crickets, enjoy the full moon. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a full ass moon right here. Listen to the fire crackle. Just be present. You know, train yourself to be in the unknown, and it's hard, man. It's for me. I feel like it's hard to find the audience that I'm looking for, is because there's a lot of people out there that haven't actually I don't know, like, haven't trained themselves to enjoy the silence. I feel, and what was that? You challenged me to what? Jeez, Feisty, what's going on? You're back, by the way. Hello. How you doing? Sitting in silence. Rap battle. Um, how's that gonna work? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Welcome back, by the way. You missed the entire talk, but yeah, I got everything on my chest. I'm just enjoying silence now, but yeah, I've written a lot of lyrics. You know, a little tip actually, if you want to rap. I don't know. I don't know. This one's a little bit far more experienced one, I think. I don't know. If you're making a verse and you want to talk about a topic, oh, is that? Thank you. Oh, yeah. Better clean that room then. You know, finish priorities first in your home. Think of it this way. Like cleaning your room. That's gonna give yourself a little bit of self-respect for your own little environment. Oh, okay, okay. Oh no, it's fine. You don't have to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sitting in silence, and I got everything out of my chest. I got everything I wanted to talk about, and now it's time for silence. And you know, a lot of people can't deal with silence most of the time because it's the bad thoughts, good and bad thoughts come by, and you know, my night's going all right. I mean, I slacked all day, but I mean, I'm here now. you know, I'm doing good though. It's just silence now. Yeah, I mean, this is the only time I could sit here and enjoy the like kind of farm area that I'm in. No traffic. That means a lot to me. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. And I'm glad to help you. That only drives me more to make better music and keep it going, you know. I don't know, I feel like I really did find my sound though, you know. I really like that atmospheric. I don't know. Sometimes I could be a little bit overkill, I feel, but you know, I don't know. I want to get more emotional, you know. But it's like, I mean, my mom's got me listening to everything too. She's listening to all my music now, and it's like I don't know how I feel about that. I don't mind her listening to it and everything, but it's, oh really? Oh, well, I did not know that. Oh, that'd be actually pretty cool to see. I mean, sometimes I sit out here in the stars by myself. I do sometimes see some pretty good ones. Uh, but yeah, definitely try to. But no, like I was saying, like, my mom's got listening to my music and everything, and like for me, I'm kind of just getting used to it. Sitting in the car with when people play my music. I don't know. Oh man, do you live like closer some? Do you live surrounded by mountains or like live in the mountains? It's usually where people see it. I live somewhere around like a lot of factories, so there is kind of pollution, so that kind of messes up my the stargaze everything. So yeah, yeah. And she genuinely likes the music that I went through, you know, because before I was, I'll be honest, I probably was just talking on my ass, you know. I wasn't really, you know, I would say stuff that I wouldn't actually do, and then I like slap myself across the face after realizing, and I want to talk about things that I really care about in my music. Oh, really? Man, lucky you. Yeah, dude. I mean, I want to live out in the country, man. Cause I mean, I got everything about a country life, you know. Yeah, and but the only kicker is the traffic. You know, it's it's till sunrise till sunset. A little bit after sunset, it's still crazy. I mean, the only really peace of the country is when it's like midnight after midnight. Oh man, I want to live out country. I got to experience that one time on a job with my dad, and oh man, no birds, no crickets, no bugs, no nothing. It was just silence, you know, nothing but fields in the distance, and oh my gosh. And I didn't have that ringing in my ears either. It was like, oh my gosh, straight euphoria. Oh, I'd do anything to live like that every day. I'll wake up to that morning. Yeah, we're gonna go crazy this week. I got a lot of things to do. I need to do. You know, promoting. I need to I need to make more noise with the album that I got out. you know. I mean, I like YouTube more than Twitch or any other streaming services because there's like a reason. There's like a reason to actually gain the goal to live stream because it gives you a little bit of a chance to build an audience. You know. See you later. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Straight up. Check this out. There we go. That's a better view. Got the moon in the back. A little chilly. I'm just waiting for this fire to turn to coal so I can put some water on it, put it out. I'm just enjoying the little silence that I got left here for the night. Fire's almost out. Fire is almost out. You can barely see it, but there she is. It's pretty. Bunch of coals. So, and then we also got a moon. Woo! You know? But, alrighty. Well, the flame has gone out. It's just a bunch of coals. This is now safe to leave. I enjoyed that little piece, that little quiet. You know? I appreciate everybody that came in. I got the stuff that I wanted to talk about off my chest. And once again, thank you everybody that's coming in. You guys are awesome. You know, I won't forget about you guys. I'm in it to win it. You know, and I needed this. You know, I needed this. Oh man, look at that. Ooh, she hot. I can't get too close to that. Ooh. Oh, it's pretty though. Okay, well, it's about time we wrap it up. We gotta get some water to make sure the fire does not spread out. I mean, it's unlikely to, but it's just to be safe. I gotta get some water. I mean, it's cold, so it shouldn't really do anything. Alrighty. I want to thank everybody that came in, sat by the fire with me. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you for stopping by once again and listening through my updates, giving my pure honesty of everything, because that's all you guys get is honesty. And you know, as I stand out here by the moon, hello, I'm the shadow here. Thank you everybody that came in. I appreciate all of you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow probably. Make sure to stream 19. Enjoy the album. Lots to come. I'll see you guys. Good night.